Now, am I a woman or am I a man? Of course, I'm a woman. Oh wait, there is I have walked the wilds of name, to name, and the spiteful name. I'm not good with names. All the way into Mampang? Mampang. You have survived traps, thieves, serpents, and vengeful gods. And now it is here. The crown of kings. I'm great finally beat the Persona dungeon. That is giving me a headache. Oh hell yeah. I'm about to start a headache, cause I will be. Do you see that? The text. The entry is not voiced, which means none of the game will be. Perfection, which means I'll need to read a lot. It is said the crown was never forged, only found by Chalana the Reformer, a lowly foot soldier who became emperor of the Eastern world. I read correctly. Such is the power of the crown. The air around it crackles with influence. Of course I'm fucking taking it. I'm a god. I checked the game because I hadn't heard of it. It looks so old. This is to be junk greatness. It's more of a choose your own adventure type game with a lot of reading. And chat, you know my reading capabilities and also my accent. This will be fucking great, chat. I should be looking there. That's you, chat. Your destiny awaits. Also, it's not voiced, and we have, I would assume, a single song repeating. I should also probably record. Yes, I should also probably record the a video about it, or use the. I guess use the VOD to upload it. Because I'm 90% sure all 4 fans of the game will be really thrilled that someone is playing it. I'm not thrilled that I don't hear fucking nothing in it. Your destiny awaits. With the crown in your hands, you will be as powerful as a Chalana. Why can't there be normal names like John? Or Johnny? Or Jonathan? Or Jonatello? Yeah, I like the name John. All 3 fixers of the game will be happy to finally be seen again. Yes. I like the style of the clouds. They look weird, but in a good way. Although the game does look like it will be fun. The Steam page looks fun. Oh yeah, it's like choose your own adventure with a really good story, as far as I've heard, and a really good magic in it. The goblins are arming. The giants are walking. Oh no. They learn how to walk, chat. And the bird. And the chicken man carving crow daggers from stone. Oh no, what am I gonna do? Fireball. Oh no, the chickens. Crow daggers from stone. War will come. But you will prevent it. But then, the image of the crown begins to flicker. You rush forwards. It's a trap. Oh no, am I dead? It's a map! Good thing that the game doesn't push things forward. I need to read it, understand it, and then I can continue, at least for now. I mean, all 3 sentences that we've read for the past 5 minutes. Jesus. And Stato, you're awake. You are alone, exhausted. In the little hut, in the outpost settlement. Your unimaginable journey is not even a single step begun. I would love a noise. We hear noise. Inko presents. I like the art style of the map, Jesus. Wait, that map looks familiar. I might have used it for my D&D campaign. Huzzah. I might have stolen it. Part 1, the something. Oh lord. I don't see the bottom part of the game. Adorable. One moment, chat. That might be a little bit janky because I can't see the bottom part of the game. There it is. There we go. I couldn't see that. I was seeing it to like here. Wow, my god. Jesus. My mouse is almost invisible. Okay, we have Panther. Whatever that is. We have a center. Oh, we can move around the map. Oh, that's cool. Then we have items, spellbook, and pray, of course. It is sunrise. You dress. Breakfast on bread. And goat's milk. Ooh, goat's milk is good. And collect the pack and sword from beside your bed. Test the blade. Pray for luck. I mean, I'm a god, so I'm not entirely sure I would pray to myself, but okay. Also, can you hear the game? No. That's as loud. What did my cat do? That's as loud. That's as loud as the game can be. And I'm 90% sure you can hear it. I can hear hooves though. Before you leave, you close your eyes and raise a prayer to your spirit guide. Ah, to me. I mean, I don't hear anything exactly. Let me play some kind of music. We'll be playing sea shanties, because why not? Some kind of noise. There, hopefully you can hear that though. There we go. It's your spirit guardian. This morning, it has the form of a panther. Ah, that's what the panther means. But what will it become once your journey truly begins? A great calm descends on you. Outside the hut, you hear the outpost settlement stirring into life. And then I swoosh, swoosh the blade. You pause to test the blade of the sword against your thumb. The blacksmith has done well. The edge is keen and draws a narrow line of blood. Eee. And I cut myself and I die because I don't see health anywhere. And boy, you just done and the wind don't blow. Time for us to leave her. Oh, I love that song. Anyway, reading time. Because if I don't read, we ain't gonna continue. Time then to depart. You lift back the flap of the hut and step into the early morning sunshine. Oh, Dragon Path. Oh, I need to connect to something to move. That would be shit ton of reading. Cat, what are you doing? Why are you attacking my chair? I follow you as you leave the hut and walk toward the great Shamutani wall. The frontier's people of this tiny settlement are well aware of your mission. Morning paper, Jesus Christ. Ooh, they look cool. Cat, stop it. Stop growling at me, I can't speak. You turn to them and bow. Some smile in reply, but are too afraid to approach. Others make gestures of protection. You are going beyond the wall, so they believe you are to be cursed. A man is waiting on the path of the Cantopani gate, the final doorway between Analand. I'm a grown-up man. I will not laugh to anal land. Sorry. Analand. We're grown-ups here. Analand in the wilds of Kakabat. Okay. You recognize the sergeant of the Sixth-Master Warriors. Who chose the names? Sixth-Master Warriors, he hold out his hand. He looks cool as fuck, though. So I can't get the picture to full screen. Greetings, Sergeant. Get out of my way. Greetings, Sergeant. He touches his forehead with 2 fingers. Oh, he's teleporting. I'm forgetting my camera is here, not there. With 2 fingers. You're almost ready, my lady, he says. Oh yeah, I'm a lady. Yeah, my lady, he says. I have for you a gift from the king. 24 gold pieces. It is all we can spare this time. He holds his pouch. I'm a take half. I'm a good person. You take the bag, count on half of the coins, and return the rest. The king will need them. Should I fail? You declare. You chose a harder path. I can't read. You choose a harder path, but I respect you for it. The sixth master replies, I can't read those names. You must collect your spellbook if you wish magic to aid you. And should you wish to practice your swordplay, I will go one last round with you. And the points with his staff toward the training ground. Okay, buy rations. Collect my spellbook. Let's go to the training ground. You walk with the sergeant to the training ground, and he wraps the base of his staff in leather. Oh, so he doesn't beat the fucking shit out of me. Ooh. To begin, the sergeant says, we will practice the stance. First, defend yourself against me. Choose your attack power by dragging your character sideways. To defend, stay fully left. Oh, I can drag. Okay. Drag to change attack power. The second master is powerful enemy. By defending, you will receive the minimum damage from any attack he makes. The second master, sergeant, defends himself as well. The round is a stalemate. I will now defend myself, he says. Whatever attack you play will damage me, but a strong attack will use up more power. You should choose a weak attack. To select weak attack, move your character a small distance to the right of defense stance. Okay, we have a jab, side sweep, cut, thrust. Then we have lunge and charge. Jab. Oh, good, I need to click it. Okay. You swing with a weak attack, rushing for the side master sergeant who is defending. Good choice. A strong attack would have wasted more of your power. I'll defend myself again, he says. You defend yourself, the side master also defends. No one is hurt, but both of you will have more power next turn. Good. So when you defend, you regen power. Good. My next attack will be one of my strongest, he declares. If you can perform a full attack, you may overpower me, but otherwise, you had best defend yourself. For strong attack, pull your character to the right to defend. Pull your character to the left. God. He has 4 health? The villain telling you his entire plan for no reason. Oh, that's not the villain. That's the sergeant of the army. He's training me. So, and he wrapped his staff in leather so he doesn't beat the shit out of me. And he's still beating the shit out of me. It's perfect. The side master sergeant performs a strong attack. He overpowers you. Your own strong attack. This situation causes maximum damage. Avoid strong attacks unless you are confident of winning. He raises his defense, but says nothing. I was wondering why the enemy was just He's like waiting for me to beat the fuck out of him. Is he like, can you actually hit me, please? Like, please. You play a low attack, going for the side master sergeant, who raises his defense. You played carefully and we won the round. Well done. My next attack will be weak, he declares. You will be able to overpower me by playing a strong attack. But be sure your attack is strong. Cut! I killed him! Huzzah! I won the tutorial. Decent dueling. You make a medium attack, overpowering the Master Sergeant again. He bows. You have finished me. Excellent. Thank you, boy. You seem to remember the basics, the sergeant says, breathlessly. Good. Another round? Why not? You're not ready. Oh no, he's not talk. The Sand Master is powerful enemy. But by defending, you will receive the for strong attack. To defend. Oh yeah, we already heard that. If I remember correctly, he defended here. Never mind. He beat the fuck out of me. There we go. I won again. Okay, good. I understand how it works. Smile. Excellent. Another round. No. Enough! You shake your head. Very good. The sergeant agrees. What is my cat doing? Cat, can you stop it, please? Thank you. But if you wish about in earnest, then I warn you, I will not go easy on you. He indicates the wider yard where there is space for a true match. Oh, let me get my spell book and then we'll be right back. One of the huts, slightly back from the others, is decorated with glyphs and strange symbols. A terrible smell emanates from its doorway. I mean, yeah, the book is made from human skin, probably. This is the hut of the chief mage. He has been preparing your spellbook for days, reading star charts to work out which spell will be available to you in the different locations, in the hills and beyond. Do without the book? Fuck you mean? The game is called Sorcery. Fuck you mean do without the book? Do without the book, he said. You lift the flap and go inside. The mage looks up at you with haggard, whatever that means, with haggard, sleepless eyes, and presses the book into your hands. Do you understand how to use this? Tell me. Tell me. Each spell is crafted through the alignment of 3 stars. He began. That was something moved on my left screen. He begins the spell Zap, for example, is made by aligning Zarathustra. How the fuck do you read this? Gil said so. Yeah, so she don't need books. The talentless dogs are born with these skills unless the Giga Chats will. Yeah. That's true. I mean, but the fun thing with sorcerers is that the magic can backlash on you. I summon Fireball. And the Weave's like, nah, you don't. Fuck off. I'm not in the mood for Fireball. Go fuck yourself. What is my cat doing? Hannah? Stop biting that. Zarathustra, Augis, and Impini. But that is not important. What matters is what the spell is called and what it does. Zap will give you control over lightning. Hot will create a fireball. Fourth will create a force field around you. Shall I continue? Tell me more. Okay, I like that. Mint explained how the magic works. And I really like that, the way of that, how the magic works in here. Tell me more. The mage nods. The law spell is formed from Lilith, Aegis, not August, Aegis, and Wix. And it will allow you to control the will of unintelligent creatures. The while spell is quite different and uses different stars. The order matters, you see. While creates an invisible. was that sound? Create an invisible barrier. You will find the rest in the book. He adds, tapping the letter bound volume. I want to know more. The mage looks surprised. Well, the DOP spell is useful for locks. Walk will shield you in battle, and dumb will cause clumsiness. Okay. He scratches absently at his ear. Remember, some spell will cost you effort to use, but the others that don't will not work without a focus, an item or of some kind. You will need to read the book to know that. Research magic using the spellbook button on the map. Thank you, bye. There is music! Whoa. This volume contains the 48 spells of the High Craft. As discovered and passed down from generations to generations of sorcerers from the earliest days of the Eastern world. Each spell is formed of 3 letters, and each spell will take energy to cast. Furthermore, some spells will fail without the use of a particular item or focus. The 6 most useful spells: Zap, Fof, Law, Dumb, Hot, and While. If you learn only 6 spells for your adventure, learn these. Create a lightning bolt from the fingertip. Basically this. Creates a protective force field. Enables non-intelligence creature to be controlled. Oh, that's a cat. Hello, cat. Makes a creature extremely clumsy. Creates a fireball, which can be aimed at enemies. Creates an invisible wall. All these spells are extremely tiring and will cost you 3 points of stamina. More economical versions exist, though some rely on the caster owning particular item of power. Zap, 3 stamina. An extremely powerful weapon. This spell creates a blast of lightning which shoots from the caster's hand. Basically the force. Oh, so this is cast like this. Then fireball is this. Okay, I like this. Caster's hands. It is effect. I don't like the font here. Or at least how small it is. It is effective against virtually all living creatures without a magical defense, but it takes great concentration to use. Hot. The spell creates a fireball, which can be thrown by the caster towards a target. The fireball will cause severe burns on impact, but will then quickly extinguish. They have a 4th. This powerful spell creates a physical barrier in front of the caster, which is capable of keeping out all intruders. The resulting force field is both extremely strong and flexible. Obviously, all these hand motions are fake and they only do it to look cool. I agree with that. For example, do I need to do all that pose to cast Fof? That seems a bit slow. Can I just do this? Like, boom, Fof. You can't go here anymore. Is that game making my PC lag? Fuck you mean? Damn. Then we have wall. The casting of this spell creates an invisible wall in front of the caster. The spell is impervious to all missiles. The book is too powerful. I agree. The book is making my game lag. All 3 pixels of it. All missile creatures or other material object hands. It is very useful defensive spell. They have low. 3 stamina. That looks cool. Casting the spell and the music of the game ended. Your PC can handle it. Yes. My PC is not a sorcerer, apparently. Whoa. Casting this spell at a non-intelligent attacker. I can't fucking read. Attacking creature. Allow the caster to take control of the attacker's will for a short time. The attack will cease and the creatures will immediately come under the control of the caster. That sounds a bit evil. Then you have dumb. When cast other creature holding an object, such as a weapon, this spell will make the creature clumsy and uncoordinated. It will drop the object, fumble to pick it up, and drop it again. Then we have big. We have big. When this spell is is cast on the caster's own body, it will inflate the body to 3 times normal size. This increases the power of the caster and is especially useful against large opponents, but must be used with cautious in confined spaces. If they're dumb enough to get on my side, if I say, hey, you there? You work for me now. I don't think it's abuse of power. That actually makes sense. Like, hello? Do you want to work for me? And the cat's like, fine, I guess. Then you have wok. Wait, wasn't a wok cooking utensil? Why the I mean, that makes sense why I need a... That makes sense why I need a gold piece to cast it, because I need to buy it. The spell requires a gold coin, which is placed on the caster's wrist. When the spell is cast, it will transform into an invisible metal shield. But the coin will be lost. Okay, I like this. Then we have Dop. The spell may be used to open any locked door. Oh, we have knock, basically. Casting the spell works directly on the lock tumblers, and the door may be opened freely. If the door is bolted from the inside, the bolt will be undone. The spell will not work on doors sealed by magic. Then we have Raz. Oh, we have Raise. To perform the spell, beeswax is required. By rubbing the wax on any bladed weapon and casting the spell, the blade will become razor sharp. Ooh, that's cool. Razor sharp and do at least double its normal damage. Okay, I might steal some ideas from that game for my game. Well, not steal it directly, but change it. Fuck you mean, sus? Oh no, that's the... Ooh, that's a good song. That's the Among Us spell, chat. We found it. I need... Oh, fuck. I need a stream deck. It would be so funny. It's sus. And I played the Among Us theme song. This spell may be cast when the caster suspects a trap, and to be indicate telepathically to the caster the danger and best protective action. If already trapped, the spell may be used to minimize the effect in certain cases. That's a lot of fucking spells, Jesus. I mean, there are 60? They're 60-ish? 48 spells. God damn. Then we have 6. I would assume I make a copy of myself. The spell cast onto the caster's own body and creates multiple images of the caster. All capable of casting spells and attack. Oh my god, that costs only 1 stamina. Each will perform identical actions, and most creatures will be unable to tell which is the real figure. Is that only 1 stamina? That sounds a bit broken. Then we have Jig. Jig. Requires a bamboo flute. When cast, the recipient will get an uncontrollable urge to dance. We had the same spell in Baldur's Gate. The caster can make any creatures dance merry jigs by playing a small bamboo flute, thereby exhausting a creature's or providing time to escape. I need to get a bamboo flute. That seems really useful for me. Then you have Gob. This creation spell requires any number of teeth of goblins. The spell may be cast onto these teeth to create 1, 2, or an army of goblins. It doesn't... That thing doesn't require stamina, by the way. I can make an army if I have enough teeth. If you say so. Who may be commanded to fight an enemy or perform any other duties. It doesn't cost stamina. I just need teeth. Are you fucking kidding me? I need 3 stamina to cast fucking lightning bolt, and I can craft an army for none. Fuck you mean, game? I can cast Yob. We have Gob, Yob. I would assume that's cast that creates a giant. I was right. Casting this spell requires the tooth of a giant, and when cast, will summon a new giant whom the caster may control. The giant will then disappear when his duty is done. Wait, the goblins don't disappear though, because it doesn't say that they disappear. Oh my god! I mean that makes sense why the giant disappear. They have gum. Require a vial of glue. Okay, that's cool though. That's a cool picture. Casting this spell on a vial of glue will cause the glue to become super sticky. We have an item like that in D&D. Sufficient to stick creatures to the floor or to walls. I can't read this. By drawing the vial at the creature's feet, or by resting it on top of a door so that it fails when the door is opened. So that's basically chemistry. Because that doesn't cost stamina. Oh, then we have how. And we have dog. Is that someone trying to spell dog but failing? The spell is to be used in perilous situations when information about the safest ways of escape is desired. The caster will receive a psychic inclinations toward one route, so I guess like this. One route or a means of defense if one is present. Then we have doc or the ok. Medical potions will, when this spell is active, heal any creatures who drinks them. The potions may be used by the caster, but will not bring a being that has already died back to life. They have those. That's a lot of spells that we have. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. We have 30 more spells here. Holy fuck. That's so many spells. I imagine my character just sitting next, in front of the tent and just reading. And like, that adventure can wait. I'm reading now. This spell may be cast upon any creature, reducing its movement and reaction to about a sixth of its normal speed. Thus, the creature appears to move as in a dream sequence, making it much easier to evade or defend or defeat. Then we have Dud. By casting the spell, the caster can create an illusion of treasure. Gold pieces, silver coins, gems, and jewels can be created at will and used to distract, pay, or bribe creatures. Usually, illusionary riches will disappear as soon as the caster is out of sight. Ooh. Okay. That seems a little bit illegal. Mug. This spell protects its caster from most magic. It must be cast quickly and works by neutralizing the attacking spell. This spell is thus a very powerful protective spell. A protective weapon. Why is that not in the 6 most useful spells? Seems really useful. A potent little spell, but one which calls for great mental concentration. This spell must be cast on a small pebble, which will then explode. When thrown, this explosion produces great force as well as a loud bang. So, I basically create a dynamite from a rock. Then I have a fall, which I would assume makes a creature to fall. That looks like he's about to shoot himself. This spell is useful if the caster is caught in the pit trap or fall from a considerable height. When cast, it makes the caster body a slide out, so feather fall. And the caster will float down. Yeah. a good defense spell. This can be cast at any attacking creature to muddle its mind. However, it must be handled with caution, as the ranged creature may act unpredictably. There you have fog. That looks really cool, by the way. 1 stamina. This spell may only be cast as a closed room with no windows. Once cast, the room turns pitch black in the eyes of all but the caster, even though torches and candles may still be burning. Therefore, nearby creatures will be temporarily blinded. That's really good. While casting, the caster must sprinkle grains of sand onto the floor to create a pool of quicksand. Any creature stepping into the quicksand will slowly be sucked away. Then we have Nif. The spell causes the air to let me drink, because that would be shit ton of reading here. This spell causes the air to fill with a nauseating stench, so vile that any creature catching a whiff will need to vomit. This includes the caster unless they are wearing nose plugs. The effect is more pronounced on creatures with large noses, of course. Then we have Tail. I would assume it's like Zone of Truth. To make the spell, the caster must wear a cloth skull wrap. Weird. The user may then read the mind of any intelligent creatures nearby, learning its weakness, the contents of nearby rooms, and other such details. That's fucking broken. Especially if they can't recognize that I'm doing that. Then we have Guk. That's a cool mask. Casting the spell will, while wearing a black face mask, will create a terrible fear within another's mind. Brave creatures will suffer a cold sweat, while cowardly ones will be reduced to cowering jelly. And we have Sap. Oh no, look at him. The effect of the spell, which is only useful in combat, is to demoralize an opponent so that his will to win is lost. Any creature so demoralized will be easy to defeat, though victory is still not certain. God? Okay, I guess we summon God. Jewel of Gold. When this spell is cast, any creature or human nearby will take an immediate liking to the that makes sense why it's called God. Liking to the caster, and will offer aid and information. This illusion spell can only be performed if the caster is wearing Jewel of Gold. We have Kin. I'm summoning someone. In battle, a gold-baked mirror must be pointed at a creature. When the spell is cast, an exact replica of the enemy will then be created under the creature's control. However, should either creature die, both will disappear. If I have... God damn. If only I could make them fight. I can point at the enemy, make another enemy, and then make them fight. A potion of fire water? Pip. A potion of fire water taken while casting this spell will give the caster double or triple their normal strength. The effects are temporary, but usually last long enough to aid in battle or enable some feat of super strength. You have Rock. Special stone dust must be thrown at the creature. This spell is being cast. Within seconds, the intended victim will petrify, quickly becoming a grey stone statue. We have Nip. The caster must cast this spell on his or her own body. The caster will then become exceedingly quick and may run may run, speak, think, or fight at 3 times normal speed. However, this spell requires the caster to sniff yellow powder before casting. So I'm basically using coke. That's not magic. I'm just using coke. Okay, huff. The spell is cast on gale horn, trumpet-like instrument with a discordant note, causing the horn to create a tremendous wind. The wind is capable of blowing over man-sized creatures, but can also blow things off shelves, over ledges, and the like. Then I have fix. I can fix something. Can I fix my issues? Applicable to both animals and animate and inanimate objects. The spell has the effect of holding an opponent or object in one place, even in midair, until the caster ice vase, whatever that means. The vicinity. Oh, it leaves. That's an E. That looks like a C. Leaves. The vicinity. Staff. I'm stupid. The staff of an oak sapling is required. So basically, if there are 2 people with me, I can just freeze someone and then they can beat the fuck out of him. Okay. Then we have nap. Effective on against living creatures. This spell causes them to quickly fall asleep. It is used in conjunction with the brass pendulum. The spell constrains the creature's attention to the pendulum, which with the caster must swing slowly to and fro. So basically, not magic. I'm basically doing this, and then they get sleepy. Zen. In order to cast this spell, the caster must wear a jewel studded medallion around his neck. Casting the spell will then allow the caster to float in the air. A magician may hover for as long as desired and may float around. Oh, that's really good. That's one of the most useful spells I've heard so far. Like for daily use. Oh, pearl ring. Yes. Casting the spell while wearing a pearl ring will render the caster invisible to any reasonably intelligent creatures. Less intelligent creature will only be partially convinced, and creatures with ears will still be able to hear the caster when they move. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh, I have 8 more spells. We have sun. I can summon my son. The spell may only be cast upon the yellow sun jewel. Once cast, the jewel will glow either brilliantly to dazzle attacking creatures or just light enough to act as a torch. Yes, cat? Hannah? Yes? Why are you complaining? Stop complaining! Then we have kid. While wearing a bracelet of bone. The caster of this spell can concentrate on a particular illusion, and this illusion will become real to others. However, affected creature must be intelligent, and the caster must not act. So I can cast the jewels and then cast this. So for infinite money. Okay. I have rap. We can challenge someone to the rap battle. Green head wig. Okay. To dispel, the caster must be wearing a green head wig. In conjunction with the wig, the spell will allow the caster to understand the language of and communicate with creatures speaking a non-human language or tongue. You don't have yep. The spell allows the caster to understand the language of and communicate with most animals. It will be ineffective unless the caster is wearing green head wig. Okay. Then we have Zip Far Res Z. I read them. I read all 48 of them for just an hour. This spell enables the caster to teleport a short distance. Transportation can occur through soft materials such as wood and clay, but not through stone and metal. This spell requires a ring of green metal from Dragon Rock, but is somewhat unreliable and can have disastrous results. There are farm. In conjunction with the Orb of Crystal, this spell will enable the caster to see a little way into the future. The orb must be held in the hands, and very little control can be exceeded on exactly what will be seen. Then we have Rest and Z, and I fucking read them. Oh, that requires nothing. It requires holy water. When cast upon a dead humanoid, sprinkled with holy water, the spell will bring that corpse back to life. Resurrecting takes some time and will leave the creature dull and dozy, though it may still answer questions. An ex-corpse can be killed again as normal. Then we have Zed. This is the most formidable spell in lore, but no one knows why. In our recorded history, this spell has been cast only once by a powerful necromancer from Throban, who was never seen again. Who break the fourth wall and go into the real world. Who was never seen again. Its effects are unknown. The necromancer notes were found, but were crazed and unclear. Treat with extreme caution. I fucking read them. Took me an hour, but we did it. Okay. Small trades in the settlement supplied the sidemaster warriors with weapons, armor, food, and clothing. You go over with a sergeant to a stall selling flatbreads and cheese. 2 gold per ration, the owner says. You check your pack. There is room for plenty inside. I'll take 4. I'll take 4. 4 ration is 8 gold pieces, the man says, holding out a hand. You hand over your coins, and the man places 4 rations carefully into your pack. You must be sure you eat every day, or you will suffer. And the sergeant tells you, standing at your side, eating more will give you an extra strength, but it's not necessary. Check the contents of your pack using the item button on the map. Rations, weapons, treasures. Oh hell yeah, I have a sword. 4 gold pieces and then rations. Cool. No, I can't. Okay. Way back home. You had over the yard to practice about the real fighting. The sergeant removes the cloth padding from the base of the staff. Unsheath your sword. This time I will not tell you my intention, he says. You will have to read them for yourself. Be ready. I mean, it's the beginning, so I would assume he will. Both of us defended. The side master bows to you, raises his staff in salute, and takes his position. You drop into the fence, crouch immediately. The side master is not to be trifled with. The sergeant covers himself as well. You see his arm grow tense. He's readying for a strong attack. I fucking won! Time to attack. You rush forward with a deep, heavy slash, catching him with an arm raised like he was an infant learning fighting for the first time. The side master shakes his head. Not bad. He grunts, clearly weakening. His eyes follow your shoulders. He's probably about to defend himself. You raise a strong hit. would be a wasteful now. You realize the strong hit would be a wasteful now. I defend so I can, and then, oh, okay, we win. You drop yourself into a crouch, and hangs back, and watches you return. His guard is coming up, coveting his energy, so that his next attack can be strong. You drop yourself. You hold firm and keep your defense, and he circles away. He watches your footwork closely. You hear observers in the gathered crowd murmuring expectations, but do they accept a violent blow from him or from you? Of course, from me. Acting quickly, you sweep your sword across his body with powerful force, but the impact clanks against his defending staff, and you only lay a minor wound. He grants his breath, begins to heave. He's struggling to stay upright. The base of his staff is moving protectively. I need to do 1 damage, so... I win 1. I fucking won, I'm a god! Relentlessly, you cut and thrust, keeping him pinned. You swing your sword I can't fucking read. You swing your sword. Reading for an hour is fucking tiring. You swing your sword fast into his chest. It is enough to finish him. The headmaster throws down his staff. You have me. He declares with a grin. No stamina lost. Flawless fighting. Fucking won, brother. The surgeon is gasping for breath. He bows to you once more. Excellent, he declares. Few women have ever bested me. Few men either. You truly are Analan's best hope. As he talks, a nearby healer hurries over with the salve, and your health and the surgeon's quickly is restored. Fuck yeah. Okay, that's cool. Can I leave? Can I leave, please? Oh, it's a gorilla. Okay, can't really do anything. Let's start the game. You reach the foot of the mighty gate. It is sealed. The sergeant places one hand on the wood. The gate has been locked for some time. To deter raiders, he tells you. But you will have no difficulty. The stars in the place allow the dope spells to be crafted. And he stands back. Oh, that's cool! Oh no, I need to choose words. Dope. Oh, cool, I can... Okay. I need to remember the names of the spells. You weave the spell one by one. The great tumblers of the door begin to crack and groan. Then the hinges turn with a noise like hail on a canvas roof. These gates have not opened since our last campaign. Our last champion was lost, the surgeon says. I wish you more luck than he. Perhaps you'll even meet him on your travels. I fear he's dead. That does not concern me. If I overtake him, then he's too slow. The headmaster nods, peering at something on the horizon. I believe he's returning, but transformed. I hope you do not meet the same fate. He claps you on the shoulder. Together you step into the shadow of the wall. One last word, he declares. When you have the crown, find the highest point you can find. We'll be watching. Watching from where? I understand. I will not wish your safe journey through Kare For the way ahead will not be safe, the sergeant murmurs as he peers into the distance through the open gate. The Scythe Master Warriors are selected from birth for their incredible powers of telescopic vision. You cannot help but wonder how far he can see. So he's a chicken, or like a chicken, an owl. Tell me what lies ahead. This path leads first to Kantupani, a settlement of traders, though most are rogues and thieves. You should be there before the sun has reached its peak. From there, three routes lead on to Kristatanti. Who chose the names? I can't pronounce them. But no single route is safe. Kakhabad is a land of devils, and beyond Kare, I cannot see so far, he says. But once you have crossed the city point of traps, you enter the backlands. They say that sorry. They say that day and night they are controlled by forces other than the sun. And from care to your progress will be watched. It is time to go. You thank him. You pass through the gate. The face of the folk watching you departure reveal the hope that rests on you and your quest. Jesus, reading for that long makes me slow. The early morning air is crisp, and the rising sun paints the slopes in shades of peaceful beauty, concealing the evil that lies ahead. That's so much reading. Oh, I can rest. The path winds through slope of wild scrublands. Okay, Google, tell me what a scrubland is. Scrubland is a field. Cool, I learned something new. Through slopes of wild scrubland, the countryside is deserted, and the eerie silence is broken only by the calling of the occasional crow. There is a spell for hearing what they say, but you do not have the equipment it requires. The birds appear to pause in the air to examine you as they pass. Stupid creatures. They pose no threat, so ignore them. So yeah, this is a choose your own adventure game, but made for PC, which means a lot of reading. I need to pour myself water, otherwise I'll fucking die here. There we go. Barely an hour beyond the wall, and an air begins to grow foul. The Shamutanti hills are infested with the pestilence of the backlands. It saps the energy from your body, leaving you feeling nauseous and weak. Oh. You cover your mouth with an scarf, but it does no good. They warned you of this. You will grow accustomed to it the longer you are out here. But for the moment, you must be very careful. Your maximum stamina just decreased. You can see your stamina at the top of the screen. Yes. If this reaches you, you will be too tired to carry on. Stamina can be regained up to the maximum by eating rations or resting. Here we go. Travel cross country, a low rise, and that's about it from what I can see. Oh god, we can see where we went. That's cool. Jesus. Sorry. The path through. Let me drink. Well, I can hear crows. Let me get some more sea shanties. Sea. Whoa, wrong kind of sea. And there we go, sea shanties. There we go. And the path through Cantopani is long and winding, and will lose your day. Instead, you turn off the path and try north through the knee-high grass. The journey starts with a stiff climb that takes several hours, but from the top, you have a good view of a plain of yellow grass, and just to the north of that, a little village of rude huts that do not look like human dwellers. To your left, the gigantic wall looms, throwing shadows that lap at your feet. Casting a glance up at its height, you see a familiar figure with his arm raised. He can see you, of course, and he's standing on the battlements so he can watch your progress. Time to strike on, then. The wind whispers through the long grass, beckoning you onwards. But there might be Is that a cat? Oh wait, no. Time to strike on, then. The wind whispers through the long grass, beckoning you onwards. But there might be rats and worse in those fields, so you might be safer cutting across to the river and following the bank, the long grass, the river bank. Following this to the village, or following around. I mean, if I go to here, it will be like maybe this, which is not good because we need to do this and go here. Can't we just do this? Seems faster. We go to the grass. You wade forward through the shimmering grass, which gets longer and longer until first your boot and then your scabbard are lost from your view. Still with Cantopani disappearing over the brow of the hill. You're making excellent time. Suddenly you freeze. Up ahead, the grass is parting. It coils and bends. The parting is moving. There is something there, and it's coming towards you. Stand my guard. Whatever it is, it will find you. It will find you ready. You wait. As the switchblading thrower moves closer. Homina. Okay, we have. We can cast hot. You raise a fireball in your palm, and fling it forward into the grass, where you see the moving shape. It clearly hits whatever is there. Over there, as a terrible, violent scream raises from the ground, and there is a smell of cracking dry flesh. You breathe a sigh of relief and dust yourself down. That wasn't so hard. Only then do you notice the side effect of your spell. The long, parched grass where your fireball landed has caught alight, and the fire is spreading quickly. I mean, I knew that. I expected to see a child there or something like that. You have no choice but to beat a hasty retreat. The fire at your back doubles and trebles trebles in size, becoming a sweeping wave of flame, spreading down the hillside towards the river in one direction and the wall in another. In the other. Looking up to the battlements, you see the Sad Matter has gone, no doubt. The rustle, to rustle the guards, guards in buckets. It will be a stroke of luck if this fire doesn't destroy Kantupani as well. Oh fuck. Whoops. Fuck you mean? Kantupani's in the other direction. I drove fire here. Fuck you mean? To bring us sugar and tea and rum. One day when the talking is done, we will take our leave and go. I'm evil, apparently. You run until your lungs are fit to burst. Up the rise and back down to the path. Luckily, the side close to the village is scree and loose gravel, and the fire cannot follow. You breathe a great sigh of relief and collapse onto the track, soaked in sweat and with the smell of burned hair in your nostrils. You have barely started your quest, and you have wasted at least an hour. You must keep moving. From the distance, it's hard to make out much about the town, except that it must be desperately poor. The fields on each side are brown with caked mud, and a few painted animals are thin, and wizened, whatever that means, wizened like thirsty vines. No wonder the sidemaster warriors don't trouble themselves to protect this place. There is nothing here to protect. Damn. And I thought I'm evil. Kantupani and avoid the village. I mean, of course I'm gonna visit the village. I have 4 stamina. I need to eat. Of course, if you were scared of town like Kantupani, yes, then you could not hope to survive in Kakabat proper. You follow the path down in town. The round huts are made of hard-baked, bright clay, and the roofs are tiny. Thinly, I can't read. I'm reading for a hour and a half. Is tiring my throat. I'm not used to reading that much loudly. Tiny Thatchet. As you pass, eyes appear at like doorways, tracking your every move. For a moment, it seems like this will be all you see of the town inhabitants, but then a villager appears from one of the dwellings and blocks your path. Cast a spell, fuck you mean? Oh, okay. So I can see my spell list. I don't have beeswax. Let's see something that doesn't require stamina. Oh, it requires 1 stamina. This spell and becomes upon a creature, reducing its movement and reducing it. I don't know. An illusion of treasure. I can cast an illusion in front of him. There was a spell without that doesn't cost stamina. Ah, yeah, it's this. It requires sand though. Requires a nose plug. Requires a skull cap. That requires a stamina. Requires your god. No, okay. Can I eat rations? Yeah, okay. Just in case. Because I'm in an evil village. The village appears. Look at him. He's 5 feet. Oh, he's 5 feet tall. They cannot grow much taller out here. In this poisonous air, he has thick-set arms, and thighs. Thick-set arms and thighs. Thighs. I can fucking read. Arms and thighs. It is half clothed in tattered breeches. I can't read. Jesus. His eyes are wild, and his long red hair and beard stands out from his face in a weary tangle. Hold, stranger, he commands. What business have you in Cantopony? I can't read that name. In Cantopony, I want to buy equipment. Push him aside. I need directions. I'm a hungry traveler and need to eat. I mean, if one ration is 2 gold, I don't think I can buy equipment. I want to buy equipment. He grunts. But you can see that he's pleased. With emotion, he encourages you to follow, taking you through the village to a large hut. The storage house. Inside, you find that the building is a storage house. A quartermaster, somewhat plumper than your guide, is settled at the table. Straight over to him. This lady is here to do business, the villager explains. Get out of here, flee. The fat man replies, getting up from his seat to hustle the villager out. Then he turns to you with a smile and beckons you to sit. Greetings, stranger, he purrs. Shall I show you my wares? Please. Please. The man waves a finger. Why there? He disappears for a moment into a side room. While the man is out of sight, you quickly refill the nearby shelves, but find nothing except for a small vial of potion. Vial of potion. Nah, I'm not gonna take it. They have nothing either way. You leave it where it is. There is no way of telling what the vial might contain after all. The merchant returns, carrying a large box. For you, he declares, moving his hands as he speaks. You have come to the right place. This collection, the very best, our most strange and interesting artifacts, collected from other travelers who have come this way. Are they evil? He begins to lay the items out in front of you, treating each with great care. Oh, the smoke of the cigarette got in my throat. You have 4 gold pieces to spend, but is there anything here you would want to buy? A musical pipe, a weapon, a leather bag, a jewel. Three. Oh, it's only 3. I can use the you pick a bamboo pipe of the table carved with a split reed and 6-finger holes. What use is this? Are you selling off your infant toys? 3 gold pieces, the merchant says. I can't promise you that it has any magic, but it may well cheer you up. You place the pipe to your lips and blow a few clear, sweet notes. The merchant nods. It's well made, little thing, don't you agree? Let me see what the other thing is. It would make a better gift for a child, you reply. Oh no. A pipe to the table. The merchant shrugs, but does not seem surprised. Please, the merchant says, something else today? You still have 4 gold pieces to spend. What weapons do you have? The merchant looks at you at you carefully, sizing up what kind of customer you are. The kind to play a newly but dagger against his neck, or the kind to tip him for the quality of the blade. But he must see your honor shining through as he wages, his finger once more, and then collects an axe and a fine broadsword from another corner of the shop. These are both treasures, as well as deadly weapons of war. I'm sure you agree. And if they're dumb, you leave the broadsword. It has a ready weight, and the cutting edge is sharp. It has clearly been honed by a master craftsman. An exquisite blade, don't you think? The merchant grins. Only 7 gold pieces. You replace the broadsword on the. You replace the broadsword on the tabletop. It's not the blade. It is not the blade for me. You explain. Something else then? The merchant says. The axe? You lift the axe. You lift the axe from the table. The head is carved with symbols in a familiar language, but the quality of the shaft and head indicate that the axe is well used and may not last many more battles. 7 gold pieces, declares the merchant. You return the axe. I will not take it. A leather bag. You lift the bag from the table, and it contains rattles. Teeth? Oh, the merchant replies, showing his own a little. Finest creature's teeth. Only 3 gold pieces, too. What kind of creature? What kind of creature, you ask? Goblins, giants, morats, all sorts, the merchant replies. I couldn't tell you myself. I'm not expert, but there's 10. But there is 10 or 12 in there for 3 gold pieces. Well, it's a good price. It is a good price. I'll take it. I mean, if they don't do, I'll kill them. It is a good price. I'll take it. You hand over 3 gold coins and take the bag of teeth. The merchant nods. Then begins to pick his box away once more. I must save something for my next customer, he replies with a smile. Perhaps you return this way and it will be you. You get to your feet and take your leave of the merchant. Just outside the doorway, in the sunshine, you pause to examine what you have acquired. You open the drawstring bag and sift through the contents. It is quite an assortment. There are 3 teeth of an ape, 4 from a goblin, 2 from a snaith cat, and a large molar from a giant. Giant that is the size of a ripe plum. Cool. We can cast the goblin spell. You head out of Kantupani and along the path into the Shamuntani Hills. So much reading. Can I go anywhere? No. Can I go back? Nope. I can go only forwards. El Dorado is a city of gold and night. Passing the outlying huts, you feel strangely uneasy, hissing from within, and slight faces disappearing from doorways make you feel decidedly unwelcome. Then, at the edge of town, you pass a large boulder, and at once 2 rough-cut villagers spring out with swords drawn. Bandits? 2 against 1. The first declares, you are lost. Reason with them. Calls the other. So I hand over your things. Honey, please. El Dorado is a city of gold. Okay, I have teeth. I can cry. Oh, ho, 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 ho. Oh my god. Oh, sorry about that. I can cast the giant. You draw yourself to your full height. You have mistaken me for someone else, you declare. I would like to give you a moment to reconsider, because I'll kill you if I have to. The panties grow and advance on you. One on either hand. Then we go look at the spells. Where is the... I want to craft the goblins. God. A lot of L's. A J, a F. F, J, L. Oh, good. Okay. I can look at my spells. We have a lot of L's. And F's. I can cast that, can cast that, can cast that. Fire, water, jewel of gold. Not that fog. I need to be in the room for that. Fall. Oh, I can cast fall. Oh no, wait, I can, but it will do no good. Why is the game so much louder now? Fuck you mean, game? Them. Then creatures to model its minor habit. I just protect the cats from magic. They don't do magic. I don't have a pebble. Does. The spell may be cast upon any creature, reducing its movement. Okay, does. Oh, there it is. Gob. Gob. Does. Let me see something L. G, I can't. Sus. 6. Gob. Yob. Does. Yeah, big. I need to remember the... the names of for the spells. Okay, we have F. Oh, never mind. Oh, never mind. Oh, wait. No, never mind. We can only cast those. No. Oh. No, stop it. Okay, we have L, J, F, L, J, L, J, J, L, L, F. Okay, L, J, F. L, J, F. L, J, F. LJF. Makes a creature extremely clumsy. We need a LFJ. LJF. LJF. Oh, we can cast law. But it won't work. LJF. LJF. Oh, we don't have a vial of glue. LJF. LJ. Oh, F. Oh, we don't. LJF. Oh, that's either T. If it's T, that changes things. God. Kin. Requires fire, water, requires stone dust. Nip. Hoff. Fix. Don't have that. Zen. Yaz. No. Sun. LJFT? LJFT. LJFT. Well, we can cast Foff. Because, yeah. LJFT. LJFT. LJ. Oh, come on. Foff. It casts a spell, raising an invisible force field all around you. Try as they might, the bandit cannot harm you. They cannot even get close. Realizing the power of your sorcery, they quickly flee back to the village. This is a stroke of luck, as a force field close not long after. Not last long, I can't read. You continue along the path, leaving the village behind. About a half an hour later, you reach the start of a climb into the hills proper, and continues upward. Fucking morons. Beyond Canterbury. Scroll left and right to review your story so far. Click the button to rewind. Oh, hell yeah. So we started here. No, don't rewind. No, don't rewind. Ah, there we go. How the fuck do I rest? Leaving Cantopani behind marks the true start of the wilderness. Beyond that tiny outpost, there are scattered homesteads and car. A thriving city port, but all are touched by cruelty, isolation, and fear. The backlands and the long shadow cast by Mapmank Fortress darken everything. No time for reflection. And with the crown gone, and with the crown stolen, things can only grow worse. In the long years since Chalana, the former funded the alliance, the crown has been passed from kingdom to kingdom every 4 years, ensuring each one has its turn to lead, but no more. Rudolstone, Landoland, Galantharia, and Bryce have all enjoyed its power, but not Analand. Justice must be done. But when the crown came to Analand, it was stolen by birdmen from Xaman, and carried off to Mapmank. With the crown, the Archmage will be unstoppably powerful. There is no... Oh, that's good. That's a cool song. There is no chance of sending an army against him. A military force would not survive the journey. So here you are, a lone adventurer, walking the long path to Mapmank alone. 5 minutes later, you reach a fork in the road. The sergeant, for all his eyesight, hadn't mentioned this, but he did. And also, it's visible on the map. We were here, honey. Fuck, you mean didn't mention we were here? You could see the fucking road. Okay, I'm calm. Mind there'll be monsters here. I want to go here. The road splits around the base of a gigantic tree, but does not rejoin on the other side. The left path winds down into a valley. And the right rises up a slope towards the first thick forest of the hill. Look right, look left. You pause to consider the lower route. There is a river there, and the path follows the left bank. It is a safer route, secluded and protected, but the curve of the landscape would mean you are almost backtracking. It's hard to see much further uphill. The forest is sudden and thick, and the path narrows. It may be hard going in this direction, but the hills will involve a lot of climbings eventually, and you may get a decent view of the next leg from top of the bridge. You're about to make your choice when you hear a faint cry from somewhere close to the hand. A trap. Time to move on. A trap. Is it a trap? You look around and finally up into the branches of the tree. A pair of wizened, calloused feet are dangling down over your head, about to drop on you. Perhaps. Who's there? Who's there? Oh, it's a monkey. Who's there? You call. The voice cries again, a little more boldly this time. Up, Eerie. Help, help. I can't get down. It is the voice of a feeble, weary old man. Stepping back a little, you can see him clearly. As thin as sticks and dressed in dirt rags. Ooh, that's a really cool picture though. Help him down. What are you hiding from? Oh, the old man got up there is a puzzle. He must have been escaping someone fearsome to climb so high. What are you hiding from? You cry. Damned elephants, he replies. I was traveling from Thumpus to the outpost settlement in Analand, but I was waylaid by elephants, robbed me blind, all but took my eyes, and left me up the tree. I keep getting older, you see. We all do, but some worse than others. Climbed up, but now I'm too old to get down. That's a bad decision, but fuck it. I'm a good man. We're good men, people. Swinging yourself into the lower branch of the tree, you reach up and grab the old man by the waist. He's as light as a leaf, and within the moment, you have lifted him to the ground. Thanks for what? You hear Marks brushing himself down and almost knocking himself over in the process. I was just starting to get a bit, perturbed, but I'm on the safe now. He seems remarkably confident, considering that the slightest tumble might break him into bits. What do you do now? What do you do now, you ask? Keep going for Analand, he says. That's where I set off from. While back now. You wouldn't believe the story if I told. Oh, that's an adventure. Suffice to say, though, if I know my eyes from my eyes. Wait, if I know my eyes from my eyes. Okay. You're heading out to Mampunk. And you better be smarter than I was. And are. He prays a page into your hand. It's a page torn from a spellbook. This might be of some use to you. I found this. Just found it. Mind, and don't go asking how. But it is not good to me anymore. I mean, if you say so. You take the page and thank him. The man falls quiet and squat down on the ground. With his jabbering done, you hear a buzzing sound from high up in the tree. A beehive? Yeah, before we see that, what the fuck did I got? Magic items. Oh, there we go. A spellbook page. The page is torn through and only half of the spell is usable. It can be everything. Let's go and die from bees, I guess. Living the old man siding with gratitude on the ground. You climb up through the branches of the tall tree. The beehive. I have no fucking stamina for that. The beehive hangs like a ripe fruit from the very high branch. A huge number of bees dance in and out of the swarm. You climb up the branch. The bees are quick to attack. You cannot brush them away as your hands are clinging onto the tree, so you are stung on your arms, head, and neck. Looks nasty, the old man remarks. I got a ration. But you aren't going to let some bee stop you. I mean, I can die from that. You climb higher, sustaining a few more stings before you reach the hive and knock it to the ground. Dropping quickly down again, you cut it open and remove a lump of wax, and enough honeycombs for 1 meal. You stash your finds in your pack. The light is fading. It's time to move on. Oh, the man cries suddenly. Do you want to hear my riddle? I heard it from an elven. Why not? You gestures with a hand from he. You gesture with a hand for him to speak. See him through he sees you not, though he sees you not. A stinging bees in a box not left. The guard to guard a key. It is his lot. It is his lost. To go. To gow. A witch of luck bereft. You thank him. You nod once, then turn your attention to the path ahead. Okay, we can go to the mines. I mean, let's go left, I guess. You head into the valley. It seems the safest route, secluded, without providing an opportunity for ambush. And no matter how quickly darkness falls, the river bag will guide your way. The man calls something after you about elvins, but you ignore it. The path winds alongside a bubbling stream. You follow it, keeping to the west bank. The valley itself becomes narrower on each hand. A good spot for an ambush. You can only hope that nobody knows you're there. After an hour's walk, you begin to feel a little hungry once more, but you might be wise to save your provision. You press onwards. In the valley, there will be an ambush. The valley continues and you walk for many hours until the sun begins to set behind the banks and the air grows cool. I should make camp because, well, my stamina is 2. Now would be the time to find a pitch camp if you intend to sleep before darkness descends completely, but the moon will rise soon enough and you could walk on through the night somewhere beyond this valley. There are villages with real beds. I mean, the village quite far away if you ask me. If I walk from here to here for hours. After little thought, you decide to stop. In the moonlight, the river will turn black and the way will be hard to find. I mean, not really, but okay. Better to sleep and set off early tomorrow. You find a group of rocks that form a natural hollow beside the bank of the stream, and settle yourself inside. As comfortable a rat in a hole. as comfortable a rat in a hole. I can't read, Jesus. Before you decide to sleep, you check through your pack. You have 3 ration left. You eat oh sorry. You eat the sugary honeycomb and feel a little better for it. Then you arrange your head on your pack and close your eyes. Eventually, you drift off to sleep, soothed by the babbling of the stream. But a short while later, you're awakened by a splashing noise. Reasoning that you're well hidden by the rocks, you keep your breathing quiet and listen. Creatures, 2 or 3 of them. They're splashing in the stream. Perhaps they are soothing to the terrible burns you can see on their legs and now. Oh no. Terrible burns. Aren't those the creatures I just burned? Are those goblins? There is no reason to hide. You do not fear these spirits. So you wave and call out to them, to thin, men-like creatures you see as you sit up. They whir around as soon as the hill passes your lips. They look cool, really creepy. I love the art style of those. They point and gabble excitedly to another. One of them raises into the air and flies across the water to look at you more closely. You have never seen creatures like this before. No, we're not attacking them. Hail there, creature, you call out. The creature darts up higher into the air at your voice. Then, cautiously, he approaches once more. What am I? What are you? In our valley? A traveler. A friend. A friend, you reply. Really? The creature answers. Whose friends? In particular, friends to all. A friends to the Swin? A friend to the Elvin, a friend to the Goblin. Friend to all. Well then, friend to all, will you be our friend and join me and my companions at our fishing? I will. I should not anger the spirits. I will. You raise from your burrow and cross the bank to the river. Back to the bank to the river. Where the other 2 creatures are, the creatures dance around you, nipping at your arms and splashing water at your legs. I dread slashing, and I feared I would be dead. They turn their glows on and off, making delightful flashing patterns one moment and plunging you into darkness the next, only to reappear suddenly in front of you to make you jump. It is charming, if somewhat threatening display, like the toothy smile of a tiger. After a while, you suddenly realize they are gradually leading you down the river with their games and away from the rocks where you have left your belongings. Where are we heading? Where are we heading, you ask. They reply with their usual laughter. Our village is just up the river. Today we saved it from a great fire. And I need my belongings. Oh, that's the creatures who attacked. I need my belongings, you reply. Won't you take me back to them? We'll help, we will. The Elvin reply merrily. We like things. You can show us your things. This way, goes one, leading you back down the river. We'll find your bag and things, right where you left them. You follow until we are back by the rocks where your possessions are still all safe. They haven't gathered around, keen to see what you have them. I mean, I'm good and I burned them. Let's at least be some kind of good, some kind of a good person. Ooh, ape. You take a gold piece from your pouch. Here, for your trouble. One of the elven takes the coin, bites it, nods, then tosses it into the middle of the river. Shiny things look better underwater, he says. To his friends, he adds, fish for breakfast. Uh, uh, and quite suddenly, they're flying away, up into the air, taking a armful of their caught fish with them. And you're alone once more, and the valley is mercifully quiet. You sit up against the rocks, meaning to stay awake in case they return, but the sound of the water quickly lulls you to sleep. Once again, the crown fills your dream, only now, instead of being hidden away in Mapmank Fortress by the Archmage, you see it on the head of the bully villager from Cantopane. Anyone can wear the crown. He returns to you, but wearing crown, you are no longer just anyone. And then he, Jesus Christ, that's awful. And then he points a finger at you that seems to crackle with energy, and you find yourself throw towards him, command to do his bidding. Suddenly you are surrounded by roaring flame, as tall as a forest and as hot as hell. Who chose that fucking, I forgot the word, text, I guess. You're walking towards a crack in the ground. It's I'm sure toward it seems sure to swallow you whole. You stumble in its edge, about to fall. That's a creepy fucking dream. Few many foemen. Okay, the river. So up the river is that way. Oh, that. Oh wait, no, it's that way. It comes from here and goes to the sea. I'm stupid. And using the pray button. The morning air is cool, but reeks of smoke and ash. You feel a little stronger than yesterday. Oh, I have more stamina. Still halfway between sleeping and waking, you feel the presence of your spirit, the ape, close nearby. Its form changed since you left Analand, just as you have changed, but it is still walking beside you. In the temple, they taught you that a prayer to your spirit could heal disease, lift curses, even save you from certain death. A prayer now would perhaps be wise, but the spirits are not generous and decline to help often. Oh, there we go. I can pray. You wake instead of down the stream once more. After a few hours, you came across a rope bridge. Precariously, I can't read. Precariously between two, two boulders, and spanning the river. A path leads away from its other side and runs over a small hill. Your spirit is the ape, a strong beast, intelligent and prudent, who takes great pride in acting faithfully. to be dependent upon. Pray to your spirit will heal you, but after prayer, your spirit will not hear you again for some time. I mean, I have half my stamina, so it's fine. I didn't put something in my mouth because it's dry as fuck from all the reading. Come on, cat. Yes, good cat. Okay. Let me get a bit more water, because Jesus Christ. I've been reading for 2 hours. Okay. Yes, who is a good cat? Oh, my nose is itching. Someone will be beating my ass. Another cat. Yes, who is a good cat? Give me a kiss. Mwah. Yes, yes, let me. There we go, cat. Okay, continuing. You continue along the riverside path several more hours until you reach a wide bend. In the elbow, it's. Stop it. Is a cluster of huts made of thatched branches and twigs. It is clearly not unoccupied, as smoke rises from the fire, set in a space between the dwellings. But there is not sound to be heard. It must be the village. It must be the village Devon were leading you to last night. A place of tricks and mischief, no doubt. I mean, I gave him gold. Let's go and see them, I guess. Let me switch my legs. Oh, because I will be sitting on one of them. Jesus Christ. And let me roll myself a cigarette, actually. It's bad thing to smoke while I read, because it dries my throat even more. But fuck it. Oh, that's a good song. Oh, damn. Okay. Also, they're quite calm, which is good for the game. And I would assume I would have rested more if I had more... If I had more sleep, but I was busy from the elves. Birds of a feather? It shouldn't be feathers of a bird. Birds of a feather. My brain is not braining enough anymore, chat. I've been reading for 2 hours. And I'm not good at reading out loud, I should say. Well, I've never read in my life. I had other people read to me. What are you doing, cat? What are you doing? You little moron. God, I love annoying my cats. It's so fun. Because they're doing it all the time. But how are you, Chad? I'm currently doing a 5-minute... Stop being that loud, cat. I'm doing a short 2 to 5 minute break so my throat can somewhat recover from the 2.5 hours of reading. The thing that took the most time was reading through the spells. So I have a vague understanding of what they do. I don't forget every single name. Oh, that's a good song, though. Not a lot of people watch that game, but never. I'm currently really happy with the game. It's really good. I mean, I've played only for 2 hours, but it's fun. I love choose your own adventure books. I never had one, but I love watching them at least. It looks really fun. Oh, birds of a feather. It still doesn't make sense. Okay. You approach curiously, creeping between the outlying huts, peering through cracks in the wall, but the place does appear truly deserted. I mean, let's not creep in there. They else might not like that. And I have only 6 stamina and there the entire village of people here. Let's not anger them. You make your way more boldly now to the center of the village, where the fire burns. There is a stack of logs nearby. Call out. Look more closely at the fire. Oh no, they will push me into the fire. You go over to the brazier, but Hannah, stop it. You go over to the brazier, but it seems quite ordinary. Then you notice it burns with a gentle blue flame. A moment later, you are feeling dizzy. The fumes from the fire are overpowering you. You fight to keep conscious, but without success, and everything goes black. Captured. Why do I need to move to my capture? I mean, I can open the door anytime. Now you're tied up on the floor of a hut, and you're not alone. Nearby, you hear the scuffle of many feet. You flip open your eyes, taking care to lay still. You see your belongings lying a short distance away in the dirt. Around you, but a tiny feet and a few more feet hover a few inches of the air above the ground. Elven, then? You sit up, trying to rub your head, but of course you can't. Your hands are tightly bound. I can't read. Tightly bound. Seeing you stir, a creature by the door jumps to its feet. It jumps above its feet and hovers in the air, watching you. Wait to see what they do. Release me. I'm your friend. They look creepy as fuck. Release me. I'm your friend. The guy leans out of the doorway and calls sharply. Soon, a small crowd has gathered around you. You notice several of the creatures have burns on their arms, legs, and faces. Oh, fuck. Some kind of leader floats over to you. His feet are wrapped in thick bandages and the hair is blackened. We have been watching you, he chitters, since we saw you try to destroy us with your fire. What fire? I did not try to destroy you. I not try to destroy. Ha! The leader replies, and the others assemble. Creatures take up the laughter. I tell you, we have been watching you. Not continue with burning down our fields. You come this way, no doubt, to run us all through. I mean, you no harm. They're grouped together. I can shoot a fireball at them. I shouldn't, though. You no harm. You do us harm regardless, the creature replies. But we're not cruel. We will take the price we're owned. And that price is your life. It's not your life. They have been rude. Through your things with brutal efficiency, taking what they fancy and tossing the rest back to you. Then they pick you up and carry you out of the village, leaving you in pile of the side of the path like a sack of waste. You go after them, asking that at least free for you so you can walk almost as an afterthought. One returns with a bad knife. For a moment, he holds it near your throat, then slices the bones around your arms, and then he turns and returns off into the trees. I mean, I burn their fields. I mean, normal reaction. I would not have let myself go. You stand slowly battered and bruised. You have the blood back, the blood back into your wrist. Then finally, you look through your pack. Your collection of goblin teeth are no longer in your pouch, and you have lost your ball of beeswax. Still, there are small mercies. You still have your neck, shouldering your pack, and you start to walk once more. Good thing I'm alive. Then you go there. Do I have? Oh, good, I have the giant. They didn't take the better thing, which is the giant tooth. And the other teeth as well. They didn't take that. They took only the. They took only the goblin's teeth. They didn't take my sword. My rations are still here. My spellbook is here. Or I can call my spirit to kill them. Good. I shouldn't though. Okay. I love this. You hurry away from the scene of your humiliation and reach the river once more. But now the path goes across it. Beyond you can see a long, wide track with trees leaning the left-hand edge and a field of long grass on the right. In the far distance, a curl of smoke indicates a village. The evening is beginning to dawn in. It will be good to reach town before the light is gone. Of course, there's the bridge first. Fuck you mean? Before crossing, you make sure there's the gay ropes of. I eat what it makes me read better. Of the bridge to ensure it is sound, but it seems safe enough. Satisfied, you make your way across the boards. In the middle of the bridge, a man stops you. Halt, he declares. This is my bridge, and to cross it, you must pay the toll. For what? You look over the age guy ropes. There are boards. What is there to pay for? Do you think there is these bridges build themselves? Do you think it's easy living out there? Or out here, I guess. I mean, same shit. An outcast from Cristatante. Jeez, who chose those names? Kristan trying to feed my children. When barely annoyed, take this path. When barely anyone takes this path anyway. Now that you look, the man looks quite unwell. The toll is just 1 gold piece, he says. It's very reasonable. I have no gold. I have no gold. I'm poor as fuck. He pulls a face. Welcome, welcome, boys and girls. Pum, 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 pum. Because you're out of touch. He pulls a face and stands up straight suddenly. Oh, you don't? Oh, well. Never mind then. Have a good day, stranger. And with that, he streets away whistling. You head off down the bridge and back onto the path. None the wiser. You have a long way still to travel today. He's like, never mind. He's poor. She's poor like me. The path of the tree. Or the trees. Oh, fuck off, more elves. The path continues along the side of a line of trees. Suddenly, an acorn lands on your head, and you hear a tithering from overhead. The ape grants you strength, more elven. The ape grants you strength, more elven in the trees, hurling acorns. Stop it. I shouldn't anger the rest of the elven kind. I already angered the one village. Boss battle. Oh god. You're pelted by more and more acorns, as well as some sticks and branches. You break into a run. Soon you're out of reach of the annoying creatures. You fuckers. Approach the city. The sun is now just past its zenith, and everywhere a dusty heat rises from the baked earth. I can speak. You're worn out, almost to the point of physical collapse. You need food and rest, and no more trouble. Today has been too punishing already. You begin to think about where you will stay for the night. Although night sleeping out in the open would be best avoided. But then you see a small village set into the hill. Look at it. Yes. A village. That's the fucking city. Oh, avoid the village. Enter the village. Isn't that the city I was going for? Smoke rises from the stacks. The houses are well set, with stone at their bases and thatched fuck do I mean? Roofs of grasses and thick leaves. There is unusually more than just the one street running through the center of town. But it is as though this place, once reached, has had its heart scooped away. Litter surrounds the buildings, and on the edge of the village are rows and rows of empty, abandoned houses. You continue your slow trudge along the path. Oh, I'll be fucking dead. Thank you, Ape. I appreciate it, hun. There will be a fight in that town, I'm 90% sure. You walk into the village. Young hill dwellers pass you as they are at your strange clothes. You nod back respectfully. Their own attire is rough by comparison to your gear. They wear their hair long, but peeled up on their heads. These people are ghastly poor. The village is like a ghost town. Here on the knife edge of the backlands. We'll be ending soon, because I've been reading for 2 hours and a half. I can do this. Poke in an inn house, an ale house, or rested an inn. I have no money. Let's move around the village. Woo! Woo! No one can predict my moves. Jesus Christ. Oh, Jesus Christ, those people bear their life. Walking down the single road, you quickly find a hut. With the front covering pulled wide open, and the smell of brewed beer coming from the side. You go in. Several hill dwellers are there. Oh, I can't read. I hear. Talking gruffly. When you enter, they watch you with understandable caution. The owner of the hut comes over to you. Welcome to Cristanti, he declares. What do you want, good owner? An evening's rest and drink cleared my throat, you reply. Ale is one gold, he answers. Please sit. I sit with the oldest man, sit with the youngest man. I mean, with the oldest, of course. He can tell me stories. You turn your attention to the oldest man at the table. Whatever face he once had is lost in a labyrinth of wrinkles, and his skin is the color of the tan hide from a lifetime in the beating sun. Beating. I read it correctly. Greetings, old man. Greetings, old man. I'm a woman. I need to remember that. He raises his mug in salute. Stranger. His face is gravelly, like the dusty dirt that lines the street of his town. Where are you from? I come from Analand. It doesn't matter. I come from Analand. He nods. Not many has crossed through the Cantopani gate. In either direction, if you know what I'm saying. I understand you. Hannah. I understand you. He grins and picks his teeth with a picks his teeth with a fingernail. They say there is a war coming, something to do with a crown. Not if I can help it. Not if I can help it. Is that so? Replies the canny old man. Well, seems like you should be drinking on the house tonight for the good of all of us. Chanthi, he tells the innkeeper over. I'll cover this lady ale. It's appreciated. I don't have money. Drink the ale. It's appreciated. You reply, raising your cup to him. You sip your beer. The old man exchanges glances with the younger man. Oh no. Man is sitting opposite. Oh god. They were fucking poisoned me. Can you tell me something about this region, you ask? Christianity? Certainly. I'll tell you that around here we're always glad to help out strangers. Tell me what lies beyond this town. Nothing for us if I can't help it. Because they'll poison us, or kill us, or both. Tell me what lies beyond this town. Beyond Christianity, there are two paths, he says. One takes you past Aliana's home, and you'll need your wits about you if she's there. The other leads up into the hills and Liaki, domain of the Great Ones. Either way, you choose. You choose. I wish you the luck of Sindla on your journey. Who is Sindla? I have my own. Who is Sindla? Oh, stamina. Who is Sindla? God of hopeless cause. The man replies and laughs. The crowd in the inn is starting to thin out. You finish your beer in a single draught and get to your feet. You make to leave the inn. With the way back to the old man who about to drink, you step outside. You look this way and that, trying to decide what to do next. When you realize the old man has joined you once more, he grabs your shoulder and presses a fruit in your hand. Bomba, he declares. Through a fermented breath, I grow them myself. Good for the stomach. He pats your belly and walks away. I think I had 9, so he healed me. Thank you, old man. Bomba. You turn the old man's gift over in your hand. It is thick-ringed fruit that keeps well and will be highly nourishing when you decide to eat it. Its only drawback, it is its incredible weight. It is now evening and time to sleep. Thank you. Find an inn, sleep outside. Oh, I don't think we'll be able to sleep in the inn, chat. especially with that gold. Ruined. We'll be going here because it looks cool. Da 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 da. You stop a passerby and ask for an inn, and they lead you there directly. The woman who runs the place stands in the doorway with her arms folded. Are from the king? She demands. I'm on a mission for the king. Taxes, she replies quickly. No. The woman narrows her eyes at you. This is a guest house. The best in Christianity, the only one. Only guests stay, and any guest of mine knows it's cost me 3 gold pieces to host a traveler overnight, and 2 to feed them. But it's all between friends. You do not have enough money for either. I go elsewhere. No, she shrugs, not appearing too upset by your decision. You creep off to the edge of the village. Apparently they don't like the king. Understandable. Hannah. The cover of the forest is dark and the ground is thick with fallen branches, mud, and briar. You walk for nearly an hour more, and then you pass a large tree atop a great fist of curling roots. It is a perfect spot to sleep. You open your pack and pull out a quantity of your cheese and bread. You feel much better and more ready for the long watches of the night. You settle down to sleep. It will not be an uninterrupted night out here under the stars, surrounded by beasts, but you will still feel a little better for it. Halfway through the night, you wake suddenly. A roach pig. A roach pig? A roach pig has sunk its teeth into your leg and is quietly sucking at your blood. Let's get an actual fight. You draw your sword. The pig grins its teeth as though hoping to scare you into laying still while it feasts. You crawl back from under its weight, readying your blade. The pig charges forward, tusks traveling for your heart. Oh, he defended. But fuck. Readying your sword, you attack, charging forward. Sword biting for blood. But most of the blow bounces off its chitinous shell, I guess. The roach pig grunts, but it is built to survive the impact of collapsing trees. It feels nothing from your blow. Then its shell distance. It's about to do something. But what? The only thing he can do is 5, so... Oh, it fucking defended again. You better the roach pig hack back. Backed up against the tree, you can barely swing your sword, but you muster all your strength. But the force is deflected by its hard back. It snorts and mutters. You drop your guard down low. The roach pig charges. You growling and huffing. You turn the blow with your sword. Each shell is drawn up. 3.4. Stop fucking defending. Readying your sword, you attack, cutting the roach pig down. But some of the impact is lost on its heavy casing. It huffs, but seems unharmed. Sadly, its hardshell covering flexes. Unnervingly, I can't read. We both defended. You drop your guard down low. The Roshin hunkers down too. 5. Stop fucking defending! Raising your sword, you attack, slicing into the pig's hide, but most of your effort is shielded by its thick shell. The pig yelps and squeals. Its head is low, but its shell. You drop your guard down. The roach pig has dropped low as you watched it casing distant. I will kill you, pig! Raising your sword, you attack, powering forward, sword swinging, but your attack bounces off its shit on its back. The roach king grunts, unbothered. It's almost dead. Fuck you mean unbothered? You drop your guard down. The roach pig brothers into the shell. It will mainly defend, so never mind. That fucking piece of shit. Then the roach pig charges. You try to jump forwards, but its thick tusk enter your skin and burrow themselves deep. Its shell is drawn up. You know what? I'm doing 4, just in case. It's almost dead. Pathetically. Raising your sword, you attack, cutting the roach pig down, but some of the blow is deflected by its hard casing. The pig. Then I cut again, and it's fucking dead. I can try again. Shameful. And then it falls back, hitting the earth with its hard shell and raising dust. It's quiet suddenly. Quite dead. The trees fall silent once more. Okay, I think it started with defense. Oh, I won. Yeah, bastard. It's about to do something, but what? Defend. That's what it's about to do. So I'm gonna do this. Then it's about to attack, so I'm gonna do 5. And we killed it without losing anything. You make another excellent stroke, slicing across the creature's face. The creature squeals so loud you think your ears will burst, and then it falls back, hitting the earth with its hard shell and raising dust. It is quiet. Suddenly. Quite dead. The trees fall silent once more. No time lost, flawless fighting. Fuck you, pig. You carry the carcass short way from your camp so that you will not be overrun by rats and ants. Then, wiping your plate on the grass, you settle back down and try to go back to sleep. Oh, sorry. We'll be ending here because it's quite late. Your dreams are vivid. Once again, you feel yourself tied up, surrounded by sneaking faces. Thin creatures with long fingers are picking at your pockets, and the stitching at your clothes. You feel magic boiling inside you, but it cannot be released. Meanwhile, the food in your bag is rotting, wet through from the sweat of your back. And it's and in the distance a deep voice is booming with laughter. The long, cruel fingers of one hand curled around the metal I can't fucking read, slate. A metal frame of a crown, and in the other he beckons you forward as if into a trap. Okay. That's a weird. Oh, I can't pray. Oh, it's a gorilla. Morning gorilla. The cute of your is far from you now. You must wait until they return. I guess the only... Oh, wait. Let me check my... Quite a fun adventure. I have 13 stamina. So I can't use spells willy-nilly. I need a reason to use them. I want to use Z. It'll be cool. Ending. Thank you for watching. We're gonna see each other next time. Until then, don't forget. Have fun, everyone.